Hello, people. Welcome back to Hitpoint Inn. Name's Revolt. Today we are continuing with Age of Wonders for Planet Foligno. Getting back into it. Loading up, and we're just gonna hunt down some factions today. Yep, it's gonna be the plan. Yes, sirree. We're just gonna be hunting down everybody. We are the chosen destroyers, so we gotta do what we gotta do. We just gotta do our part, you know? Yeah. Let's load up and see where's everybody located. Alright, let's have a look. Bounty has been posted. Okay. Respond offer for hero to join. I guess we're saving up 700 or 800 Imperium so we can grab ourselves a Pantheon hero. I feel it's not really needed, but... Why not? Okay. Unless there's anything else inside here that I would really want. The 30 grievances against all other empires. Yeah, I'll probably want that. That's going to be available in 9 turns. Pardon. Okay, so that's going to give me an idea that I can consume or utilize anything above 400 Imperium and just save up for that until it gets unlocked. Should be fine. Should be doable. Right, over here I'm going to be building a teleporter with a few outposts here and there. Probably going to be needing my dragon to clear that Palladial prison. And we'll see if that's going to be done after I take Frostkeeper or before. I also seem to have a bounty for a small monster den that I've accepted. Sure, I can do that. So that is going to take the Palladial prison. This will probably take that mine. And it should be okay. Right, the city ruins need to be removed. That's why I have this hero here, because I'm going to need to build the outpost. Prep the location. Okay. In terms of buildings, the Bazaar of Wonders. Sure, and turn. What was that sound? The Steering Stone Conjunction Aftermath. As the Steering Stone Conjunction nears its end, stone and earth are magically stirred from their slumber and begin to move. From within city walls, stone spirits are trying to break free. Binding these spirits to your service is easily achieved, but their release will cause the obliteration of the stone walls that birthed them. Will you welcome these stone-faced allies, or shall you bind them within your walls? It's a good thing I don't have any stone walls. Okay. Okay, a fair point. I don't. So it seems Quinn Overdra wants to fight. Does that give me any stone spirits? I guess it doesn't, because I don't have any stone walls from which spirit would emerge. Province is being pillaged. They really think them's fighting words? They're words. I'm not exactly sure if they're fighting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clear this area out. It seems I'm gonna have to be putting out some fires here and there. This is gonna be annoying. Let's go ahead and build that outpost. Good. I am gonna be building some stone walls here and there. Ruler Shira blah blah has returned to her capital, for sure. Hey, hacker. How you doing, man? Outpost has been founded. Work camp. And then that work camp is going to build probably a research post there. And sure. Build another outpost here. And that's going to be another research outpost. As the Fire Lord, you do not approve of putting out fires? That sounds like a you problem. I don't know. I don't know, man. That sounds definitely like I just can't. Oh, wow. Now that I'm looking at this, so if we manage to last one more turn with the brittle stone effect, I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations with stone walls. So I guess I would have gotten 5 stone spirits. But alas, it wasn't meant to be. Hey, Spec. How you doing, my man? How's your end of the year? Okay, well, I'm just gonna be positioning my dude right over there on the entrance. And, he's just gonna keep those dudes down. And then with my hero, I'm gonna go ahead and munch on these guys. Doing alright? Chilling, enjoying your birthday? Alright, my man, happy birthday. Hopefully you, spoiled yourself with a nice snack, some nice, goodies for your birthday, and you're just chilling and enjoying the day. As, well, you said you were, so, all is good. Crypt. You've been away for like 2 hours at most. But you're just vibing? Okay, I mean, the day's just started. No, I don't want an active good. Why don't I have an execute option right here? It's weird. I guess I'll keep these guys in the crypt. Providing me with some stuff. And I hope all of these dudes are just going to gather up and attack my dragon. I'm going to have to gather up my forces on that border. Speaking of, let's go ahead and clear out that small monster den. And we'll definitely need to look to build up another stack. Or try to build another stack with whatever gold we can scrounge. Yeah, the more the merrier. Come on. Throw everything you got at me. Elementary transmutations. You've devoted your materia mastery to the creation of the mythical transmuter's clay. Today you succeeded. Only the primordial Archon successfully fashioned this clay, which, according to legends, gives its user the power to shape never-before-seen materials. After countless unsuccessful tries, you accidentally knocked over an unlabeled flask today, spilling its contents into your cauldron. The tincture sizzled, popped, and once the fumes cleared, the clay was there. Yet the clay is rapidly decaying. You have mere seconds to decide what new element to create. Transform wheat from Banneriyama into a mind-sharpening vapor. So we're going to be receiving a lot of knowledge. And to be honest, I would be okay with blocking growth because, well, we're at a point where we're going to be getting 1 population per 20 turns. Transmute teardrops into gold coins. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get some mind sharpening. That'll be fine. Of course, the invasion force is sending its forces right now as I was approaching it to destroy it. I mean, of course. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna take a detour and attack these guys instead. They'll probably attack me over the end turn. All I want them to do is get out of that small monster den's, range. This is gonna be having stone walls soon, so that's good. You need to get a war camp so I can get a teleporter in the area. Rivalry was declared on me. Okay. I might have problems securing my borders. I have been declared upon by another faction, but I have no idea where they're at. That's gonna be a little bit annoying. Also, get off my teleporter, you bastard. There we go. Tranquility Pool acquired. Don't want a hero. There. Outpost has been created here. Outpost has been constructed here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a teleporter. And I think that's that. I don't know if I need this stack in the area anymore. So I could send them to some front. We'll see exactly where. So let's go to the capital for now and heal up. Outpost is produced. Get stone walls going. And you're done, but do get Palisade going. All I need from these outposts is to stall the enemy so I can respond. That would be the idea. But the thing that I need the most is to just finish them off. Auto-resolve that. Alright. My dragon's not gonna grow anymore, he's level 20. I'm wondering why they're attacking me here, though. Are we on the border? Oh god, we're on the border with them. Ah, that explains things. There's a city somewhere in here. Or a mega city or something. Okay. I'm just gonna travel south from this position and smush. With you. I'll let those guys exit their territory, it's fine. And I guess I'm gonna start recruiting some soldiers. Can get a war. How does the Warbreed look like? Dude. He looks pretty gnarly. Alright, let's end the turn. I guess I could check a rally of the legions to see if there's... hello? That's just 2 units. I mean, I'll just auto-resolve that. What happened there? Can the independents no longer join each other's fights? Is that what's going on? Vintuk's Cap sent a war party. Oh, that's nice, but... Oh, so I guess I'm going to be facing some form of army from the north. You're angering me. Okay. They will declare war soon. Can we settle some grievances or something? I started an unjustified war? When? Ah, it's fine. I'll get over it. By declaring war on me. That actually changes things a bit. I'll keep this guy, here. To keep that passage shut, then. Over on this side, I'm gonna be going for a work camp. Work camp done here. So I'm gonna get a research post. Banneriyama has low food income, yeah. Yes, it does. It's gonna be having that for a while. Finish the production of the Bazaar of Wonders, which, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what it does. Golem Mine, Cursed Shrine, Observatory, Catapults. Nothing that's gonna assist. Oh, wait. If I build the prison cells, heroes in the prison can be converted or executed. Ah, perfect. That's what I was needing. And then here, I'll just attack. So this is a new thing where the independents can no longer join forces. If that guy attacks me, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. And if I grab that, can I reach the target? No? Okay, I'll see right on the border of the fight, then. That's gonna be done soonish for... no, not 400. 6 turns. Got it. Special provinces cost less gold. Siege projects cost less, and they're giving me 1 extra. Someday. And I guess with you, we're gonna go. Oh, hey there. How the hell can you afford so many soldiers, dude? Gonna resolve that. Should be easy. Yep. They do have a spelljammer in the area. I'll need to find where this this city's at. By the way, guys, I want to gift my brother a video game. I want to give my brother a video game for Christmas. Any suggestions? Any good ones? I know that Red Dead Redemption 2 is on a very high discount right now on Steam. I'm just not sure if his rig can run it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna teleport to the Pora over here to the north just to see what's in this corner. And kind of find a way to reach whichever city is sending bad stuff, bad juju to me. So we'll see. You get to stay right there. You get to destroy that small monster den. Depends what he likes. I guess I'm gonna go with RPGs. I'm gonna go with RPGs, yeah. Stardew Valley would be a good and expensive choice. He's not gonna have the patience for that one. Path of Exile 2. He does like Diablo. Path of Exile 2 might be a good one. Surviving Mars... no. Frostpunk, no. Tekken 8, no. Hey, baby. Priest Speaker came to your school and tried to tell us that we did not evolve from monkeys. Got so angry you flung poop at him. Okay, man. Maybe not everyone. But... some definitely evolved from monkeys from that priest's perspective now. End of the turn. I think it's because I've declared unjust wars. That's why the major factions are coming for me. Slytherin is sending a war party as well. Alright, let's touch some gold. Nice. New empire development available. What do we got? Nah, that's gonna be... that's gonna be good eventually. But at which point do you get this? Because if you go too late into the game, you're not gonna be having any heroes or units to produce anymore, and it's just gonna be over because you win the game. Considering we're classified as a great ape, we are all evolved from monkeys. Or... well, what was the correct scientific statement? Evolved from a common ancestor? God of War? He might like God of War. Skyrim Special Edition, he played the fuck out of Skyrim. He has all of the Witchers. I don't think he cares about the Fallout series. Oh no, clearly we did not evolve from them, no. As I said, common ancestor. Is Star Sector's considered an RPG? That's another idea. If he likes only action RPGs, I can't give advice since you never play them. I can't really... No, I don't think he has the patience for Star Sector. To be honest, I don't really know what his stance is on space games, on sci-fi games in general. I'll need to ask him. I think he likes Mass Effect. Okay. I'll see. Okay, so I'm not going to be grabbing any of that just yet. The Golden Golem is now on the table. Monstrous Rebirth, Reagent Refinery. Plus 10 gold, and then plus 10 food and 10 draft per magic material in the domain. That sounds fun, sure. We got a cell. Stonewall, Palisade. Work camp here, so let's get that. Wish that wouldn't pop up anymore. And then we'll want a teleporter here because it's going to be giving me 10 extra mana. That will counteract the teleporter cost. There. I wonder what he thinks about JRPGs. He might like Final Fantasy. How about I ask something else? What do you guys consider... my brother. What do you guys consider a good game where you can get lost in? A game that has a focus on immersion that makes you just forget about real life and your real life problems. Something that distracts you to Kingdom Come and maintains your focus. What's a good game like that? Because my brother's been going through some hard times, and I feel like he could use some escapism. You can also give him a Steam or GOG gift card so he can choose his own game. Nah. I'd rather grab something for him. I was looking through his wish list, and the only one that kinda made sense was Red Dead Redemption 2. Definitely asking him the types of game he likes and pick one up for him. I checked his wish list. Stardew Valley, Path of Exile, Starfield, Skyrim, and Euro Truck Simulator for you. Mostly simulators. Okay, so those are the ones that just make you feel the most immersed. Got it. I'm definitely going to be doing that in the end. I'm going to be talking with my brother and like, hey, this is my intention. What do you want? But I wanted to hear your opinion on it as well. Oxygen not included. Interesting. Star Sector, Astronauts. That's for you. Well, if you like Oxygen not included, you might want to check Ratopia. Just saying. Bioshock Infinite, but it's an FPS. That doesn't matter. But you can get passionate for Bioshock Universe to forget reality. Interestingly enough, that's what I felt with Titanfall 2. Really enjoyed that one. Warhammer 40k Darktide. Yeah, it's a good one, but sadly he's not a Warhammer nerd. I am, but he's not into it, so. You would like a Will to Live? I don't think you can find that in a video game. You have Ratopia? Cool. That's a good game. My wife loves Ratopia. She plays in peaceful mode with no zombies and just constructs a giant colony system and just has fun with it. X4. Again, I have to... Yeah, I get it. I get it with X4. I have to ask him what does he think about sci-fi games in general. Noita. Okay, he already has and plays Noita. Planet Zoo, not so much. Stellaris. Transport Fever 1 and 2. Is that kind of like Transport Tycoon? The only one that I played is the old school Transport Tycoon. Really enjoyed that one though. You even played the Precedent game? That with the card? Regarding Ratopia, yeah, I think there was a card game, something. RimWorld, oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's true, RimWorld might get him. I mean, okay, if we're gonna go down that rabbit hole, if we're gonna be mentioning RimWorld, I'm also gonna be mentioning Factorio, and, what's that other one? Satisfactory? Nowadays? Dragon Age games? He played the first Dragon Age game, I think. Did he play the second too? I think he played and liked Origins. He's currently playing the fuck out of Baldur's Gate 3. Atlas is a fun, new, and well-rated adventure RPG. It's a furry game? I mean, then I'm probably gonna stay away from that. Satisfactory is good? Okay. Let's get a Masonic Hall going. Oh hey, more enemies. How can you guys afford so many units, dude? What is this? There. It's funny because I'm playing RimWorld right now while drinking some cognac. Nice. He's not into furry stuff? He's not into furry stuff. I'm not into furry stuff either. So there's an outpost here. Hey, I found the Spelljammer. I'm gonna go ahead and break that, thank you very much. If you're into it, that's perfectly fine. You do you, boo. Aw, man. Okay, guess I'm gonna have to skip another round with him. No Man's Sky and Cyberpunk can also be some good options. I think he has Cyberpunk. Oh man, so at the time when he got Cyberpunk, he does, his PC couldn't run it. There was some bug with it where it would always crash at the same time, and he could never really shake that off. I'm not exactly sure if he tried to play it since he changed his PC. I'm gonna have to ask him. But yeah, No Man's Sky might be an interesting one for him to check out. Okay, so that means I would have to go back here, maybe? I can't really be all over the place at the same time. I think it's time for us to bring in some big dog. Am I gonna be bringing in the big dogs? Or am I gonna be, adding just warbounds? Strike gold, deals damage to all gilded units within a 3 hex radius. If any are killed, this unit heals 10 HP. Golden Curse. Enemy melee attackers have a base 60% chance of becoming gilded, which is stunned. But when this unit dies, the winner of the battle gains 20 gold per unit tier. That's kind of cool. Alright. I want a golden golem. Give me a golden golem, man. I'm gonna start sending them out. Definitely want a Destined Conquerors. Reign of Destruction. End turn. Was there something that I could have cast? That's fine. Hello. Hey there! You wanna go for it again? Okay. Goodbye. Sure. Why not? Holy shit, it's a full stack. Auto resolve? Okay, acceptable. Acceptable results. Hero leveled up. So Vivian has reached level 10. You've reached Battlefield Restoration. I can get Undying Loyalty. Do I want to get Undying Loyalty? Target friendly unit gains Steadfast for 1 turn. I mean, it's a oh shit button. I could practically just buy time for a unit before he dies. Extra regen, everybody gets extra HP. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start buffing up everybody in the army. Pardon. Summon Calamity Dragon. This is considered to be a mythic unit. Okay, so it's not really going to be affected by much. I think what I would want to do... have I unlocked Scalds? I have unlocked Scalds. Okay, so I think what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to grab a few golden golems and a few Scalds and just send them to town. Just send them to have fun. I think that's going to be the plan here. Silver Pond, okay. Regent Refinery. Luxury Markets. Buy now is 25% cheaper and can be used 2 times per world map per turn. Nah, that's not really going to be needed. I only have 1 city. Grants units in a 1-hex radius a 90% chance of becoming gilded. I'll probably grab that. I'm not gonna go for iron golems. Okay, you destroy the Spelljammer. Let's find that city. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and clean that up. It's insane how many units these guys have. What do you mean? What do you mean you have these many units? I can barely maintain 2 stacks and a half. Well, granted, with the amount of money that I'm getting from kills, I think I'm going to be doing a little bit better now. But still, I'm trying to see if I'm detecting any enemies anywhere. I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting jumped on. Seems we're okay. Okay, you clear east. Oh. Well, there's an interesting fight. I feel like an auto-resolve should suffice, but... no, an auto-resolve did suffice. Cool. And there's another stack. Hey, buddy! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pillage your mine over here. Vapora has gained a level of renown and has completed a major ambition. Win combat in enemy territory. While an army leader, units in the army have 10% extra HP regeneration in the world. Cool. Bold Fury gives lifesteal. She has that breastplate of the champion. Doing good. Probably grant... yeah, take the Juggernaut Greaves. Wind Barrier's cool. Wand of Polymorph. It's not bad either. Casting Points, Rod of Healing. Was this the stack that didn't really have that much heat? No, I think we do have a Vow Keeper up in this. Grab the Greaves for right now, and let's go for the level up, which is gonna be Greater Vigor. There. Yeah, we did resolve that. Okay, buddy. You keep going, pal. Wait, did we just exit their territory? Oh no. That means they're gonna start repairing the Spelljammer. Ugh. Well, it's fine. It's not like that Spelljammer's really going to be stopping me. Oh, come on! So if I attack this, it's going to be a full stack of everything. Auto-resolve? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Okay, let's retry that. So I guess things didn't really go, the way I wanted them to, huh? Those with arachnophobia, you might want to step out on this one. On this one little battle. So what would be the plan here? Do we just form a tight... I don't think it's a good idea to form a tight formation because everybody and their mother's dog in this army have web attack. Everybody's gonna become immobilized. Maybe we distract them with some flora? Then I just send a floral stinger this way and hopefully some of their forces are gonna step in that general direction. And I think my option should be to go for a tight formation. No, back up. Move up here, move behind. So what do we got? Restore overflow. We'll start off with that, add some region on the boys. Now, guess I'm gonna try to play around with counter stance up the A. Are aerial units vulnerable to spiderweb attacks? I think they are. There. Don't think there's a point in me utilizing counter stance, although I will be able to utilize it for quite a few times. But I can just explode some of these dudes. I'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll probably position somewhere around here, I'm thinking. Do I put the big guy in the front? I feel like that's a bad idea. But we're going to reposition in that area anyway. And then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, he jumped. There's the first one. Regeneration has been cast. Nymph is coming back towards us, which is problematic. Oh, actually went for regen on everybody. Sure, make them waste that. Good lord. I wonder if that battlefield restoration is also a cleanse. Okay. Let's see here. My boys are all over the place. So, battlefield restoration. All friendly units gain restore, hastened. No. They're not gonna receive a cleanse, and I'd like to keep my cleanse until somebody gets mind controlled. The move here is to go for counter stance on at least the melee units. And then we're gonna look to explode the rest. Let's heal them up. Good. And then I gotta set fire. I think we're just gonna assault. I'll start firing him. Alright. take damage with the lightning bolts. That's probably gonna be it. Wait, did I just remove Ghostfire with wet? Excuse me? Excuse me? Wet. Inflicts, cannot be affected by ethereals. Okay. What about Ghostfire? Replaces and counts as burning, but isn't removed by frozen or wet. Seems like it was removed to me. I don't know. Felt like that dude didn't have any Ghostfire on him. Well, he did die, but still. So probably, really, that's all the smack I can do? It's not a lot of smack. And then we can smack, but I'll smack it anyway. Dance mode cancelled. Probably gonna look to smack those guys. There. Gonna make you move away and hit those guys hard. There. And then this guy's gonna move back and gonna distract as many enemies as possible in this area. Wow, even my plants cast Ghostfire, huh? That's pretty badass. Let's see what happens on this side. I mean, if I were the spiders, I would just bypass the front line and go for the back line. There we go! Shit. Is that massive unit of mine the Monarch? No. No, he's just some guy. He's just some guy that we found while clearing an infestation. He's a horned god. He's a big boy badass. Big hit there, but I think that's spiders. Oh, no, spiders attacking the Oathbound. That's perfect. That's what I wanted, actually. Oh, shit, more spiders coming in. Doing some friendly fire, I don't mind that one bit. Big hit there. Just gotta keep my bulls regenerating and healthy, and I think we can get out of this. My turn? My turn. Okay, from the back to the front. Can I get some regen going? I can get some regen going, so let's go ahead. Use restoration, keep everybody healthy. I get hit by a spider. Activate counter stance on everyone. And I would love to burn what? Well, I would love to hit that one, but it's just a 50% chance, and it might bounce to other enemies. I guess I'm gonna go for the guaranteed kill on the right. Then with you, I'm gonna go for the guaranteed kill on those guys. How the hell do you do 44 damage? Damn. Hey, Shamneo. What's up? Then with you, I'm gonna go for a wild eruption right there. Good hit. I don't think I'm going to be moving away. I don't think I'm going to be moving away from my units. I was thinking of maybe walking away and trying to go deep, but I don't think that's a good idea, so let's just smack some of these spiders away. Really? They all have slip away? That's going to be bad. Like I'm handily dealing with them? For now. Not sure if that's gonna keep on carrying. Can't bulldoze that way. Okay, sprint. No, don't get pinned. Smash that guy. There. Huh. Did this guy disappear? Yeah, he disappeared. He distracted them a little bit, that's fine. I'm worried that the enemy is gonna go for the back line. Is he gonna take control of my boys? No, he won't. Good. Oof. Big suck. The big suck. Nice slow. Bleeds resisted. Attack on my leader, which is not okay. What the hell happened there? My warbaz decided, you know what? No, it was the first strike. It was the first strike from the counter stance. That's what occurred. Good. I now just need to get all of these bastards off of me. So we're gonna have to go for another counter stance. I need you to smack those guys out of existence. Or at least get them off me. Oh, there's a slip away, of course. What do we got? I'll need to animate Flora here, I'm thinking. And then use you to kill this guy. Okay. Oh, they might break. Let's focus on that, shall we? That's another one down. Ooh, 25% chance to hit, huh? Fuck it! That worked. Can only be used once per battle. Battlefield restoration, everybody gets regeneration and hastened. No, I don't think I will. Hit him. That's fine. That's acceptable. Bulldoze through. That was awesome. And activate your Infernal Blaze. Okay, think he's ready to receive the attacks. Yeah, I have no idea how the AI managed to lose this. I mean, it was probably that Nymph's doing. Most likely that Nymph took control of one of the Warbounds or something. And the AI just didn't know how to cleanse it. Because you know, video game, you can cleanse it. Okay, they're fudging their attacks. Understandable, because they're about to run for the hills. I don't think we're going to be going for a counter stance no more. I'm just going to do as much damage as I can. Good shot. Big charge. Wait, even that unit has slip away? How? Why? And they were two nymphs? Oh no, that wasn't a nymph. That was an entwined thrall. My bad. Excuse me. I gotta go and smack a nymph. Big Damaggio is what I like. Good hit there. Gonna move up and attack these guys from the side. Finish them off or make them slip away or whatever. There we go. And now finish them off. And it seems that gave us the win because all of the enemies are now running for the hills. No. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the fight myself. Get some extra experience going. I have to admit, it's annoying that I have to kill everybody twice. Yep. Oh, that one actually escaped. That's fine. I can chase. Goodbye, Miss Nymph. Oh, wow, those guys really booked it. I'll just burn them from the sky. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit better outcome. Just a tad bit. Bleeding Scorcher Tier 2, I sleep. Entwined Protector. Death Beetle Mount. Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Entwined Protector. You're too expensive. You gotta goes. To be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, that Golden Golem is gonna be costing me an arm and a leg. But it should be fun. Okay, out of sight, out of mind. You cleared out the enemy. You stay right there. It seems I've already moved Mr. Dragono the Dragon. And turn. Oh, hi there! Bye. Anybody else? Ah, you're coming along as well? Okay. Yeah. Will I be playing a new campaign after you finish this one? Actually, that's a good question. So we played Eldritch Sovereign, we played Dragon, we played Mortal Champion. I guess we can get to play Wizard King? I'm open to other build suggestions as well. Is there any build you guys want me to try out? Respond offer, nope. I'm gonna say that would be a Primal Wizard King. Would be the last build that I could go for. Gain 10 combat casting points per unit death or kill in combat. I guess that would be useful. Just in general. If I am to grab that, yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Benriyama has produced the Golden Golem. That is costing me 120 gold per turn, dude. What? My goodness gracious. That's kind of crazy. Golden Retaliation, unlimited retaliation attacks. Okay, well, he's gonna go and reinforce this guy over here. And you... Yeah, look at that, they're repairing the Spelljammer. Fucking called it. You're gonna go try and eat Frostkeep. Add... Wizard Bombardment... Devastators... What else? Yes, onagers, but I don't want onagers. I'm gonna undermine the walls. And... onagers? Sure, onagers is gonna be shaving off another turn. It doesn't really matter. That dragon is gonna be doing most of the killing. Probably all of the killing. Okay, this site has been cleared. Don't think I'm going to be having any extra enemies in this area, so I might as well just clean up and move northeast where I'm expecting an attack. I don't know, I'm expecting an attack from somewhere in that general area. Any interesting resources that I would want? Cursed Barrow, maybe. Well, get that. Autoresolve, that should not be a kill. No builds in mind, you're playing the default faction, the Bird with Gun. I wonder if you played them before and have any tips. If you're playing Bird with Gun, I think that's a Reaver culture. Tell me their... So give me an idea of their passives. So, Shamnio, do this. Mouse over your hero, and tell me the details from here. Okay? Tell me the tome that you started with, tell me the passives of the Avians, or wherever they're called, Krezora, or blah blah. Tell me the culture, and tell me the culture traits, and the ambition, sure. And we can come up with a build for you. Because there's quite a few options. Say right there. Anything that I need to cast? Yeah. That's a big boy. And of course, if you guys are also playing Age of Wonders and you need assistance or have any questions, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Yes, brutal incursions. A wounded scout arrives at your court. His armor torn and battered. The butcher's here. Yeah, sure. I'll attack whoever wants to scrap. Ruler has left. Moldy Polaris has been captured, so I'm gonna be filling up my prisons and stuff. That's where the quest guy is at? Okay, sure, I'll take him out. Should be able to. Gilding Blast has been learned. Yes, that's gonna be useful. And do we have tier 5? Oh, we can have tier 5. And we want tier 5 for that beautiful, delicious Call Forth Avatar of Chaos. She's nice. Sadly, we don't really have fiends, but just summoning the dragon is gonna be enough.
Delight in disorder. Thrive on turmoil. Your aura of chaos is like an insidious mist that warps reality and incites madness. The very land seems to tremble as you arrive, with beings from demonic realms taking notice. Be birthed in fire and blood, O Godir, and bring forth the Age of Chaos.
So after one turn in battle, 3 enemy non-hero units are mind-controlled until the end of combat. The city suffers -50 stability while it is besieged. And they receive 6 fortification damage, not bad. All attacking units gain killing momentum and hastened for 3 turns. That's not bad at all. I'll take Inciting Rebellion. But I guess getting Onslaught on my boys wouldn't be a bad idea. Give me Crypts, because it seems we're going to be collecting a lot of bodies. Reagent Refinery. Yeah, 40 draft doesn't sound bad at all. Can't really afford another Golden Golem, which is crazy. Age of Chaos is ready to go. I guess that needs to be researched. Probably. You good sir, go right there. And just defend. Do I see any enemies over on my northern front? Nope, can't see anything. Okay, I guess we're marching on Selenera. Start the siege. Wizard Bombardment. Construct Devastator Spheres. What else? Undermine the walls. Salvage our support. There. Good. Destined Conqueror is going to be available in one turn, but it's not really. Gotta give me anything that I want right now. It's going to be useful after I finish these wars. So you started off with the Tome of the Alchemy. You're light-footed. Sharp eyes. Elusive. Okay, so give me a sec. Yeah, Tome of Alchemy, got it. Light-footed, does that mean that you can pass through your own units? Or do you have slippery? Sharp eyes, I think that increases your vision range, or does it increase accuracy with your attacks? Elusive, I have that as well. Gain 5 defense and resistance against retaliation attacks and opportunity attacks. Okay, so light-footed, you pass through units, got it. That's good for positioning, sure. Sharp eyes, that I think just gives you increased range. But on the world map, yeah, vision range and sense, so it's kinda useful for scouting. And then elusive, gain +5 defense and resistance against retaliation attacks and opportunity attacks. So if you need to move your melee units away from the enemy, you can do so. Or your ranged units are not really going to be receiving that much damage. Okay, that's still fine. Good. Okay, and then, of course, Reavers, and then Imperialist and Runesmith. Okay, so Runesmith, that means you have cheap unit enchantments, so most likely you're going to want to focus on Tier 1, 2, 3, and just empower Tier 3 as much as possible. Kind of like what I'm doing. Well, my main strategy is to empower my dragon, but then besides that, it's going for my Tier 3s. And Imperialists, I can't remember what Imperialist does. And what about your ambition? What's your ambition on your leader? So what's this down here? But it sounds to me like you should just focus on cannons. Cannons with a front line of pikemen. Share border gets you happiness and gold. Oh, okay. Imperialist, got it. Well, that gives you an idea of making your cities close to your capital. Collector. Okay, Collector. That means you want to equip Tier 2 items on him, and he's going to be able to fulfill his ambition. So as soon as you get any items, even if they're not necessarily good on him, just slap them on him, just so he can start increasing his renown. Is your leader a ranger? Is he the ranger class? And is he a wizard king or a mortal champion? I'll end the turn here. Something occurred. Oh my. Oh my golly gee goodness, that's a lot of dudes. I mean, if I auto-resolve, it's a death, right? Holy shit, we win that? That's insane. Let's retry it. Let's see if I can do better. Champion Ranger Mage Lock Rifle. Okay, yeah. I get it. Yeah, I have an idea of what type of build you can go for. Did you think of anything for a build and you would like for me to share, or should I just give it to you straight? Well, I'm only going to be able to give it to you if I go into the info section. So probably going to hold here, I'm thinking. We're gonna eat that grass. Oh, no, 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 ah. I don't want to click on sprint. No, you just got the DLC. You're trying out the default fashion to learn the new stuff. Okay. I think this is going to be the location where we're going to hold. There. Ah, that's a lot of winged rats, dude. Oh, of course, and they have the ability to... what's it called? Oh, we do have Gilded Blast. That'd be interesting. The ability to... Do I get first strike with this? I get first strike. When attacked, I'll attack first. Defensive Master. Right. My knowledge is impressive. You knew what I listed? Oh, right, with those things? Yeah, it's practice. Just practice, that's all there is to it. That charge is gonna suck. He's gonna go for some charges too. And they're too far away for me to do a goddamn thing about it. So probably need you over here in the center. Turn that way. And I need to hold this pass. I think we're not going to move forward just yet, although Vapora might cause a stupid amount of damage in there. But if their charge breaks through, she's done. She's dead, she's Dunyan Rings. But in theory, Vapora has the same build as my dragon. From what I can tell, my hero needs others to stack Mark, then he does a lot of damage on those stacks. Everybody, actually. Everybody of the Reaver culture. Your mage locks... so practically your melee units add Mark to the target. Your scout units also add Mark. And then as the enemies get marked, you use your ranged units to do the extra damage. So that's the plan here. You let them come in okay, sorry, whoop. You let the enemy approach you. You shoot wherever you can without moving. You hold position practically. You hold a front line of pikes with a second line of shot. And then once they crash into your melee units are going to be marking the targets for extra damage. And then you're just going to shoot them up. You're going to be using a second line of mage locks, and you're going to be replacing those mage locks with a line of cannons. And eventually you can replace the front line spearmen, which can either be copper golems or reavers. I think they're called reavers. Practically, you replace the reavers with bronze golems or iron golems, if you so want to. And the copper golems will simply level up and evolve into bronze golems, so you're good there. When it comes to your hero, you practically look to empower his mage lock as much as possible. So you just increase his ranged damage to Kingdom Come. I would go for Snapshot. Snapshot that deactivates defense mode on enemies for the hero. And there's a late game strategy that goes beyond the cannons, but I'm going to be telling you about that after we finish this battle because I'm going to be able to see the tomes. Yeah. Okay, now I have to make a choice here. I'm definitely going to be going for counter stance. Do I move forward and let them chew on Vapora? It would also answer if these guys can crash through. Okay, let's try that. Well, let's see what happens. No need for second wind. You move up. And everybody remains in defense mode. Let's see. Okay, everybody's gonna be awakening everybody. Sure, sure. Pardon. There's the first strike. The first cost is free. Any subsequent cost is gonna require Imperium based on the level of the unit you wish to reset. Shot their own guy. It's beautiful. Our units can't really touch me. Okay, that's bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. I think you already have something that sets you in defense mode, right? From your level up, if I remember correctly. Should be fine. Go for healing roots. Start adding regeneration, add second wind. Crash into that guy's face. Beautiful. Do we bring out the boys? Do I send out the boys to the right? Do I send one of the boys out to the left? Do I let them just come at me? Or maybe I just go cause chaos in their back line. 1, 2, 3. So if I move here... No. No, that's a bad idea because I don't have my ability in place yet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cast and try to get rid of all of the charge units. I think that's going to be the best idea. Good hits there. We're going to be weakening that dude as much as we can. If I can weaken him to such a point where I can crash my Warbound into him, that'd be amazing. But let's be patient with it. Let's be patient. Let's hold and see what happens. Okay, so that Mark of Fire damage doesn't stack. I got it. Cancel the defense mode. Very bad. She's gonna get killed now. Shit. Or not? Also a possibility that they're just gonna miss everything. Oh no, there it is. Okay, well that was fucked up. Gonna restart that battle, thank you very much. That's been rough for me to hold in this location. So the reason why that occurred is because they have so few charge units. They have this guy that has a charge attack. They have this dude, Alicia Polaris, that has a charge attack. And then on the left side, they got those Tyrant Knights with the charge attack. So those guys are causing us a few problems because they're breaking us out of our defense mode. If they're breaking us out of our defense mode, we're going to be taking a lot of damage, yo. So my experiment failed a little bit. We're going to try to approach this A little bit different. We do want them to come to us, though. I can hit them with, let's see, I can hit them with 2 Gilded Blasts, and that would allow me for 2 extra healing roots, 1 Vine Prison, 3 counter stances, Devout Radiance. There we go. Let them come. And they're gonna crash into us on the next turn. Now the idea would be to activate counter stance here. I'm assuming we can't reach. Yeah, they're just outside of our range. Plus they can fly all over the place, so... Right. But they should be... No, they can't crash? Interesting, really. Well, they'll be able to crash if I move 1 forward. So I'm gonna try to bait them in. There. Everybody receives a stupid amount of morale. They're awakening each other to get themselves in the mood. There's the crash. Good slice. So as I said, we have to focus down enemies that have... Oof. Oh, is my hero dead here, actually? Is that a taunt? Ah, you bastard. Good miss. Big hit there. Oh, I thought the hero would be fully surrounded. Okay. You get boom shots. My hero can't move. What's the move here? Well, the first thing that I should do is I should destroy that guy. There we go. 1 hero down. Next. Negative status effects removed, but not really a big heal. Negative status effects removed. Let's go with that. Kill their other ruler. Or hero. Good. Another one gone. Still can't move you. Still can't move you. Healing roots would make sense. Counter stance to just set her up. Oh, but she has those stupid Tyrant Knights that are just gonna push her out of that move. Okay, Gilded Blast time? Do we just Gilded Blast? Or do we counter stance? Build comes to mind. I remember watching a video where he uses flying mounts and only plays with flying units. For your dude, Well, the only flying unit you would get would be from the Order tree. The Flying Eagles. Yeah, I am really outnumbered. I'm trying to think of a way of getting out of this with my life. I guess I'm gonna slap some regen there. Dragon mounts? Oh, that could work too. I mean, if you find dragon mounts. The move here would be to just go in defense mode. Ah, they'll be able to bypass my front line. But she's still dead. That's the problem. Let's see. There it is. No retaliation, all of the attacks. Yeah, she's gone. The guy made a custom race? Well, if the guy made a custom race, you'll probably not be able to mimic that build. Because the guy that made the custom race went for very, very specific passives to make that dragon mount work. Understand? Okay. I gotta go for another approach where I try to charge all of their, I try to charge all of their chargers. Practically go for a counter charge approach. That might be interesting. Might also be the death of me. I can add some regeneration to everybody, but I don't have that. That's because this is going to be a counter stance once they go for the approach. Understood, you're more into default, but making a build for it? Well, yes. So, you've already started with a certain faction. This faction has, as I said, certain passives and pros and cons. The ones that you just told me. Tome of Alchemy, Light-Footed, Sharp Eyes, Elusive, Adaptable Reaver. So you have to come up with a build that fits those pros and cons. So you can't really mash anything and it's gonna work. Most of the times, if you're a good player, it will. But those traits, those faction traits, are also providing certain, I guess, elemental affinities to the faction, and those elemental affinities are gonna be opening tomes in that direction. So because you have the Tome of Alchemy, you probably have some Materium affinity and some Nature affinity. What else? I guess Imperialist gives you some Order affinity, I'm not 100% sure. Reavers give you Chaos and Materium, so... And Runesmiths gives you Materium, so you're kind of pigeonholed a little bit into, if you want to be as efficient as possible, you're a little bit pigeonholed into going for Chaos and Materium while dabbling a little bit into Nature and Order or stuff. Now, you could switch around and, sure, go for dragons. That's an option, but it's not really going to be gelling with the rest of your faction very well. But you are free to experiment, you're free to make things work. Absolutely. Okay, let's not use any magic and just wait. And then we look to crash. I just need to wait for the heroes to show themselves. So we got Blint Polaris over there. I can reach him if I activate Second Wind. And there's Alicia over there. And then there's Evangeline Polaris to the left. So we counter stance. And I activate Second Wind. And I activate a Reckless Charge. And I just crash into that guy's face. One, two, three, four. So if I move here, and I bulldoze this way, then I crash behind him. Ah, too bad that wasn't a crit. I feel like that's a bad idea. Well, I'm kind of committed to it. So what if I bulldoze here? 2, 3, 4. So from here, I bulldoze this way. And then I activate my Infernal Blaze. Cool. So that dude's gone. Morales low in the area. Now with these guys, we're just going to make a run for it to the southeast. And we're going to try to approach our own forces from this area. Okay, let's do that. And we'll see how it's going to happen. They have 2 chargers left. And the Taunter. I'm going to have to be careful about that one too. Sure. I don't mind crashing into your archers for a little bit. Went for a Second Wind. Well, that dude just went away. No fucks were given in the making of that slap. Decent slap. That's gonna be decreasing the damage they do by quite a bit. Probably gonna be doing a lot of damage to those guys in particular. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, from that area... yeah, I can get a heal in. Beautiful. Sure. Do the big damage deeps. Do the big damage deeps. The problem is those lines are going to be coming towards us. Yep. Counterstance these guys up. Gonna have to move a little bit around and slap. Really? They didn't exit defense mode. That's kind of insane. Okay, just smack him. There. And then with you, finish off... Let's see, do we slip away? No, I'm really gonna be able to slip away that far. I think I just do damage to those guys. And they die from the fireling. Or it's a crit! Or it's a crit! And they explode in AoE fire damage chunks. Yeah, that works. Did I get rid of all of their chargers? Oh yeah, sure. Please. Strengthen each other up. Yeah, there's a possibility that these guys are gonna die. Oh, perfect. Resisted the taunt. Okay, need to deal with these guys. Big explosion there. How did that one die? Ghost fire? Weird. I don't think I can save him, though. I'll try, obviously. I think my best bet is still a counter stance. Big fire damage there. Let's go. I'll take that hit. No heals. Okay, I'll just go for a hit. Hopefully it's a crit. Probably not. Move away. And kill this guy off. Perfect. Now with you. Second wind. Crit there. Oh, he's frozen. That's cool. Then you smash there. Alright. Then we try to get this guy out of here. Eat some grass, make yourself feel better. And then go into defense mode. And let's see what happens. They might try to chase the guy down, though. Possibility that might occur. Or he moves away. I'm okay with that. They're starting to work their magic on my other Warbound. Big damage on these guys. Fuck, they just completely bypassed the front. Oh, that sucks. Well, they're gonna get smacked. Heroes coming in. Gilded Blast is gonna hit everybody. Devout Radiance. It's gonna hit only the enemy, which is cool. Vine Prison Counterstance. Okay, I can crash into those guys. Let's start off with that. Good. Then we finish the enemy hero off. Goodbye. Oh, they're running for the hills. They're running for the hills. We claimed victory. Nice. No, I want to kill him. Hell yeah, I want to kill him. We did it, guys. We saved Christmas. Somehow. Yeah, well, we aimed for the enemy generals. That seemed to have resolved that. Crap, I clicked on defense mode by mistake. Yeah. Got lucky. I think that was, yeah, it was, well, luck. That was a miss. don't think I can get into a position where I can attack these guys, but I guess I'll go into defense mode and give you a healing route. There. And now they're going to start scattering. I think they have bigger, yeah, longer movement than me. I still don't really understand where they got so many units from, but let's set fire to their butt cheeks. Complete miss. Guess I'm slowed, huh? I'm gonna get you. Oh, these guys can go get. Good smack. What if I bulldoze? This, okay, can I bulldoze from here? To a good position to murder? Kinda. There. That'll do. Devout Radiance. Yeah, let's clear that side of the forest out a little bit. Au revoir. They're out of there. Those guys are out. Wonder if I could catch up. Probably not. Yeah. Can get a kill there. Explosion caused the forest to go bye-bye. I wonder if it's worth it for me. Let's activate Second Wind. Is it worth it for me to catch up to those guys? Not really. I'll just destroy these. And I'll end the fight with eating some grass. And that's that. Guys gotta get out of there now. Yep. And yay, nobody died, but we're quite badly battered and bruised. Well, whatever they're gonna be able to pull out of their ass, it's not gonna save them. So I'll go for it. And Fangir has declared war. Brutal incursion failed. It is what it is. I'll keep this guy guarding that area and he should be fine. And then look at that, Vapora leveled up. I can get that War Seeker now. And hopefully going to be reaching killing momentum where we can just destroy souls. Empire development skill. Hey, Destined Conquerors. We're going to be getting that. Remains of Blint, Evangeline, and the rest, which we don't care. Did the heroes cost me any upkeep? 10 gold? I can work with that. Probably gonna go ahead and recruit somebody then. Mike? Thanks. There, hopefully it's no longer buzzing. Hopefully it's no longer buzzing and it's fine now. And if it's still buzzing, that means there's a slight little fruit fly fucking around here. 800 Imperium. Fun. Is it better now, by the way? Is it still, static? Okay, so it's better for now. Got it. With you, I'll send you where? It's a little bit dangerous to face those big boy stacks. Maybe it's gonna be a good idea to move near, Shamnio. Yeah. We're gonna move near Shamnio. Okay, and before I forget, let's tell Shamnio that build. So, for starters, you got Reaver. Now, when it comes to Reaver, you are gonna be working with marking the target. You're gonna be having this focused aggression. Don't go out of your way to get this on the enemy. It's not really that important. But you can utilize it to deal with giant high-tier targets. So it's not really worth it to stack on one target, but it's worth it to stack on low-tier targets, but it's worth it to stack on the big boy threats. Because that's going to be giving all of your ranged units just bigger damage to snipe the targets, to snipe the enemy. Okay, what else? I think that's it with the Reaver culture. Getting Engraving of Focus will help you out with your Copper Golems. They're going to be having focused aggression as well, so that's worth getting. When it comes to the Tome of Alchemy, which is here, from the Tome of Alchemy, you're going to be making good use of Mysterious Tonic, because that's a cleanse that you can give to your support units. Have only one Overseer per stack. You don't need any more than that, at least for right now. You can also make use of the Disperse Afflicting Miasma, which will debuff the enemy. And you can make use of the Anti-Magic Tincture, which is just a on-cast cleanse for you, just in case your support's cleanse is on cooldown or he's not around. He can't get a range for the cleanse, so that's just your remote cleanse that is just universally useful. Alright, now, what I would recommend you do, especially since you have runesmiths, I recommend that you go for Tome of Enchantment as a second. You get Sundering Blades, you get Purging Arrows, and you get the Summon Copper Golem, which is a cheaper Reaver. They're a little bit weaker, but the Copper Golems do evolve into Tier 3 Bronze Golems, so if you take care of them, they're going to be your front line later in the game. Not a bad call. Don't recommend a front line of Golems if you're facing against an enemy that has lightning attack. So if you're facing against an astral opponent, mystics, a mystic culture, you're going to be having a bad time with Copper Golems and Bronze Golems, or any constructs from that matter. You might want to replace them with good old flesh and bone Reavers. And then later in the game, you're going to be replacing it with maybe some summoned animals, maybe some other high-tier units. But the Reavers can carry you for quite a while. Another option would be, if you have the latest DLC, would be to go with Tome of Discipline. So the Tome of Discipline is going to be providing you with a buff to your melee units, but also to your ranged. Mantra of Purification is going to give you another Dispel. So this might be a little bit redundant with Alchemy. Golems have a natural weakness to lightning. Yes, they do. Golems and constructs in general have a natural weakness to lightning. So your cannons will have a natural weakness to lightning. Now, you usually want to go either Tome of Alchemy or Tome of Discipline, simply because of the overlap with Mantra of Purification. But what you're interested in from the Tome of Discipline, you would want Mantra of Purification if you don't get Anti-Magic Tincture. Hey, Nahudoikanek. And Inner Mastery is going to be providing a benefit to all of your faction. Empowered Strike is going to be benefiting your melee units. Focus Aim is going to be giving you practically just 100% chance to hit with your ranged attacks on your ranged units. Now, people say this one's good. I'm a little bit on the fence about it, because the only units that are going to be benefiting from this will be your Mage Locks, because your cannons have a 100% chance to hit. Yeah, especially with Attack of Ground, which you can do by holding the Alt key. As you're mousing over a location where you want to attack, you hold down the Alt key, and that way you attack ground and benefit from the increased range of the cannons. So, as I said, because you have Tome of Alchemy, I would probably bypass Tome of Discipline and just go for Tome of Enchantment. So if you do this, getting Tome of Enchantment will give you 2 Tier 1 tomes. It's going to be unlocking you towards the Tier 2. Now, when it comes to the Tier 2, you could try to play around with the Tome of Shades, because these guys specialize in, what's it called? In marking the target or setting the target blind. So that's good. And Tome of the Construct, not really that useful, because you're going to be getting the Bronze Golems through evolution. Tome of Winds is pretty good for the Seeker Arrows to increase the range of all of your ranged units. Tome of Artificing, good for the Artisan Armaments to increase the melee critical damage of your front line and get Iron Golems if you feel like your front line is a little bit weak. Siege Magic also useful for the support dudes. What else from the Tier 2? I guess you would want to get Tome of Mayhem. Mark of Misfortune helps out, where all of your range units will now be able to make the enemy have a chance of fumbling. Pretty nice. And Tome of Revelry, if you're playing around... Oh, actually, yes. Yeah. If you're gonna go for it with my build suggestion, you will need to go for Tome of Revelry. This is a must, because the Scald. The Scald is incredibly powerful. You would replace all of your Overseers with Scalds, because the Scalds would have the support item to cleanse, and they'll later on be able to empower all of your constructs even further with another tome. We're going to be getting at Tier 3. And besides that, they can also empower any unit with their Song of Revelry and their Song of Carnage. So definitely get this one, get Blood Fury weapons going, and Reveler's Heart is optional, but it does work with Blood Fury and Scald's Rally and all of that goodness. So, from the Tome of Revelry, you want Scald, Blood Fury weapons, and Reveler's Heart. Revels of Carnage and Revels of Blood, optional. At Tier 3 is when things get online late game for you with this build, where you would be getting the Tome of the Dreadnought. Now, the two main things you're interested in Tome of the Dreadnought is the tuning kits and the Ironclads. Ironclads will be your late game unit, where you're going to be attacking enemies with stacks of Ironclads, or you can simply integrate one Ironclad per army if you want to keep the other armies going. But don't replace a cannon or a magelock with an Ironclad. Replace one of your front lines with an Ironclad. The Ironclad is strong enough to take a few hits, so you can just keep it as a frontline unit. And once you get the Ironclad, this is where that Scald comes in, because the Scald, together with the tuning kit, will be able to overcharge the Ironclad. The Ironclad is going to be doing stupid amounts of damage, and if the Ironclad gets stunned because of the overcharge, you have the cleanse from the Tome of Alchemy on the Scald to keep the Ironclad shooting for the next turn. So that would be the build that you want to go for. And beyond this point, beyond Tome of Dreadnought, you can just go with whatever you want. You could go with Tome of Devastation from Flameburst, you could go for Tome of Terramancy for maybe Crushing Earth. Tome of Transmutation is always good, especially if you have a ranged Magelock hero, because the Transmutation Circle is going to be able to give you whatever magic material you want. And that's going to be allowing you to build items, specific powerful items for your hero, for your Magelock hero. Also, the Transmuter's not really that bad, but kind of hard to find a place for him in your army, because your army's going to look like this. In the early game, you're going to be having... replace any of the members of the stack with a hero. of equivalent value. So if you have a ritualist, you take out the support unit and you put the ritualist hero in. If you have a mage, you take out one of the ranged units, and you put the mage in. Early game, are you supposed to capture units using your support unit ability? Only if you feel like they're going to be useful for your army. So for example, if you get a chance to capture a strong shield unit, a strong frontliner, absolutely go for it. Capture it. You're going to be using a lot of war points to grab that unit, but you know, if you find a vampire spider hatchling, that's a good one to capture because you can grow it into a matriarch, and the matriarch is going to be giving you that extra unit. Any of the spiders, to be honest, that have the evolve trait, that's a good one. That's a good unit to capture and subjugate. If you see a powerful defender or a bastion or something that would supplement your front line. This is what I was getting at. When it comes to the early game, for you as a Reaver, your front line is the weakest. Your front line is there to hold the enemy at bay until your guns on the second line just mince them up and shoot them up. That's your strategy. So any unit that you could capture from the enemy that would consolidate your front line would be great. To be honest, if you capture a bastion or any dedicated tank unit, that unit can simply carry you to the late game. You don't have to replace it anymore. Now, let me tell you just a basic stack that you want to go for. You want to go for 3 Reavers and or Copper Golems as the front line, with 2 Magelocks and an Overseer as the back line. That's going to be a 6-man stack for you. Now, out of this 6-man stack, you take one of the units out and you put your hero. Since you have a Magelock Ranger hero, you take one of the Magelocks out and you put your hero in. There you go. You have a stack. Now if you have a Defender hero, you take one of the frontline out and you put the Defender. If you have a Ritualist, you take out one of the Overseers and you put in the Ritualist. If you have a Mage, you take out one of the Magelocks and you put in the Mage. Warrior, same thing. You take out one of the front line, you put in the Warrior. But your template in the early game is going to be 3 melee, 3 ranged. No, that's a little bit incorrect. So I think they're called mercenaries. Is that what they're called? The pikemen guys. I always thought they were called Reavers, but maybe they're not called Reavers. By the way, the skirmisher with the net, kinda okay to kite the enemy around. Having a few skirmishers just tagging along with your army is not a bad idea, because you can just net somebody and delay them so that you can shoot them up good. But definitely in an army that's going to be doing damage, you would want a second line of Magelocks. The guys with the guns, the musketeers. What else? Right, so as I said, early game, you'll want those mercenaries, spearmen, or copper golems in the front, 3. In the second line, you'll want 2 Magelocks and an Overseer. And then as you transition towards the late game, you replace the Magelocks with cannons. You replace the Overseer with a Scald, and you replace with the front line with bronze golems, iron golems, or whatever you capture from the enemy with the Overseer ability, or in the end, you're going to be replacing them with ironclads. Now, if you don't want to go with the replace units from the army route, a late game stack would look something like 3 ironclads or 4 ironclads and 2 to 3 Scalds. And then on the first turn you just use the Scalds to empower the ironclads. And, oh, right, and in this stack, you take one of the Scalds and put a hero in if you really want a hero to tag along. That's that. Well, that was a mouthful. It'll be in the VODs later? It will, definitely. Yes, try to watch from a minute, write this down, Shamneo. Try to watch from 1 hour 50 to around 2 hours in the stream. And you'll be okay. There, raise it up. There. Celebrating the defeat of Shira. Hold the parade. Manipulate the Fading Zeal to get the gold. But do you have any questions, Shamneo? Or did you kind of get the idea? The idea is simple. Mage locks into cannons, and then your front line into something to protect those cannons. Overseer into Scald. The Overseer's job to keep those cannons and mage locks shooting. And late game, Scalds plus Ironclads. That's it. If you have to boil it down, it just comes to that. Manipulate the Fading Zeal. There. Still not seeing any enemies coming towards me. Now that I'm moment, you're taking too much of my gaming time. I'm excited to restart your playthrough. Okay, sure. If you so desire. But I'm sure you can already correct what you're doing, so a restart might not be necessary. But to each their own. Spellblade Defender. Guess that could be useful. Also shuffle a little bit. Ritualist Ranger. Ritualist could be okay. Raids the place. And then do I march towards Fangir and kill him? I think that's the move here. And then for that area, I'll instead send you... No. I'll wait until Fangir, until the dragon gets here, so Fangir doesn't get away with it. Still not seeing any enemy armies encroaching from the other factions. I'm talking about specifically this guy, Quinn. No idea where he's at. So we're gonna have to find his ass. Did I? How? How did I destroy that city so fast? What? I wonder if it gave me the extra resources for destroying it. Chosen destroyers times 6. I guess it did. So the next spot will be Reign of Destruction. And that's going to be available in 9 turns from now. Well, actually in 1 turn I'm going to be able to get the Eldritch Sovereign in here to start kicking ass. I'll move here. And I'll be able to build an outpost in 3 turns. That's fine. Acceptable conditions. Oh, right, yeah, I got a lot of population. 30 pop. 30 population, good lordy lord. There. So we can grab a few extra locations. Mines. Mines are always good. And that's that. Rush this. And go ahead and give me a golem mine. No? Not the golem mine? Ah, it's gonna be producing extra per quarry around. So it's not 100% gonna be helping me out. Accursed. Okay, let's test out the Accursed Shrine. Fuck it. I'll slap it there, and we'll see what happens after I construct it. Is it gonna start destroying my economy? Or is it gonna be a useful little city? We'll find out. And turn. Alright, heroes free to join. Let's go here. Recruit from Pantheon. And get Epoch. Oh. He's never going to be getting a lot of goodies. Mindbreaker, Enthraller. Shadow Shaper. He has a completely... What? He has a completely bonkers build. Completely different for what I made him go for. That's... Or maybe not? Eldritch Breach? Recruit him. Recruit my friend, the Tentacle Hentai guy. Ah, that's his Ascension. Got it. Enthralling Presence. Fire Evoker. What the? Okay, reset his skills. Can't get a tier 8? Dormant into level 12. I guess he doesn't gain access to the Chaos Tomes. Interesting. Madcaster, Mindbreaker. Well, I guess it's gonna be Mindbreaker. Mind the Jaw. Disparate Anguish. You're kidding me. I can summon these things even though it's not a leader? So I could just have thralls now. That's crazy. Well, maybe it's not that crazy. Maybe it's a bit weird, but not that crazy. It's fine. So I guess I'm going to be relying on Mind Spike for damage. Or do I rely on Big Boy Fire Evoker? Let's get that going for now. Just a lot of fire damage. Well, not a lot of fire damage. A lot of magic damage. There. Could go Curse. Go Fire Evoker this time, sure. But I think instead of taking Cascading Evocation, I'm going to go for Devastating Evocation. Yeah. Done. And now I have a 45 1-hex radius fire damage spell. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be okay. What's the... oh, the upkeep is mana? Perfect. I think I can afford getting a few items on him. So Starblades. I I doubt it stacks. Ooh, ignore up to 6. What? Do you specialize each city like in a Civ game? I do specialize the cities, but it always depends on what's around the city. So, you usually look to, for example, the Reaver build that you're currently going for, you would want to reach Ironclads as quickly as possible, so focusing on knowledge is a good idea. I can tell you kind of a general build for a city, and then you can adapt the city depending on where it's located. So I'll show you in a second. Flanking. Warding ring, yeah. Polymorph. Lock out of channeling sounds good. There. So that's gonna be the dude's build. Don't really have a stack that doesn't have a hero. Right, so, specializing a city. You kind of want to go for these buildings every time, in all cities at the beginning. Let me show you. So you'll always want to start off with the stonemasons, or the equivalent... No, sorry, no, not stonemasons, workshop. So workshop is your first building. You'll usually ignore the food building. The exception would be if you're going for a specific fast population, grow and expand as fast as possible type of build. Or nature-focused stuff. And that usually benefits from having as much food as possible. But no, if you're not going for a food-focused build, which is probably 80% of the time, maybe more, you just go workshop first, stonemason second, then you get library and arcane institute third and fourth. After you get the arcane institute, you upgrade your town hall to tier 2, and then it depends where you want to go from there. The end goal would be to reach town hall tier 4, because that's going to allow you to recruit ironclads from that city. But once you have town hall tier 2, you have to decide, okay, can I go into tavern for extra stability? Can I afford just going for town hall tier 3? Do I start going for Wizard Foundation into Item Forge? So you have to make some decisions from there on. But the basic template is ignore the food buildings, go for Workshop Tier 1, Stonemason Tier 2, Library Tier 1, Arcane Institute Tier 2, then Town Hall Tier 2, and then you adapt from there. Okay? And then, of course, if the city has a lot of research posts in its borders, Scholars Guild. If it has a lot of mines, the Market Guild or Merchants Guild. If it has a lot of quarries, you usually don't really go for the Masonic Guild, but I guess if you're going to be focusing on converting all of that production into gold, but rare situation. If you're a spellcaster, the build changes a little bit, depending on how much mana you're utilizing. After Workshop and Stonemasons, you might want to go Shrine, and then afterwards, Monolith. So usually with spellcasters, you're probably going to want to focus on those. And then, of course, if you have a lot of conduits, you go Mages Guild. But the research posts are much more efficient because they give you knowledge, which is a little bit more important. But if you're hurting for mana, go conduits and Mage Guild. Plus, a lot of the special provinces for a spellcaster that's focusing on Astral will give you conduits. Do you make special provinces a lot? Yes, I guess I could get to that a little bit. For the buildings that I've mentioned before, in the basic template, so the Workshop Stonemason, you need to get certain tiles, certain provinces to boost those. The first tile that you'll want to get will be either a farm or a forester. It depends what the workshop needs to be boosted. The stonemason definitely needs 2 farms. The library needs 1 forester. The Academy Institute needs, I think, a forester and a quarry. And that's that. But that's that. Usually the idea is to go for the buildings that I mentioned previously. You'll want 2 quarries, 2 farms, and 1 forester. That's all. Usually it's double farm, forester, double quarry. The order in which you, with a few exceptions along the way. This game is all about adaptation, but you can go for some very basic templates to get going. I should definitely make a guide for this game. I definitely need to make a guide for this game because it's a good game, but people are afraid to play it because it seems complicated. When it's not. I mean, well, I guess it's not complicated because I played it and I understood it, but until I got here, it was complicated. Okay, right. It's an enjoyable game, even though it's complicated. And what else? When it comes to province specializations or province improvements, it all depends on your build. For example, with your ironclad focus, you'll want to get draft going. You'll need a lot of draft so you can crank out those ironclads at an accelerated rate. So you'll want to tuck in some draft buildings in there. Maybe some buildings that are going to be giving you draft. You will definitely have access to the Rune Carver's camp, if I remember correctly. And you will have access to the War Foundry. So you could definitely build those. And then anything else that you're missing. Carnival of Flesh, you're going to be getting that from the Tome of Revelry. So if you're feeling like you need extra food, extra draft, go for that. And then if you're feeling like you're hurting a little bit for gold and production, you're going to be going for the Golem Mine. If you feel like you're under attack a lot, especially by spellcaster-focused enemies, Spelljammer in a friendly area, absolutely going to be helping you out. But that's kind of that. So the special provinces are there for you to replace the tiles that you used to boost the buildings in your city. So the moment I've built the masonry, the Mason's Hall or whatever it's called, the tier 2 production building, I'm not really going to be needing those farms anymore that much. I could just replace those with something else, like a special province. Of course, those farms are going to be producing food for you, so the city's going to keep on growing. Usually the first things that I replace are foresters, because you just need that 1 forester for the library. I guess you would keep the foresters if you really want to go for the armory and war hall, but not really 100% needed. It's all about adaptation and going for whatever is needed in the moment. Shuffle. There! We won the game. Call forth Avatar of Chaos. The spell. The spell that will allow us to summon our dragon wherever we want. And did I mention that our dragon can beat hopefully anything at this point? Oh, and now we have that enthrall population. That's gonna be useless. Summon Will Thief? When the hell did I get that going? What the hell? I don't even have that when I play as an Eldritch Sovereign. Video game, you cray. You cray. Oh, whatever. Grab that, just so we see in the area. Sadly, I wasn't really capable of taking control of the city ruins around here. What am I looking at? It's probably going to be another enemy in that area, another enemy here. I'll be fine. So... go slap an outpost there, and then we're going to move back to the southwest. There. With you, we're going to hunt down Fangir. On this side, you guys just keep the enemy at bay, down there. And then with this guy, I guess I'm going to be giving him a golden golem as escort. You know what? Give me a Scald. Give me a Scald going. I'll probably send the Scald into this particular army right here. Should be fine. Gonna be creating an interesting stack. How did you get renown? Ah, it's because of instructor, right? Mm-hmm. Archon Blood acquired. Outpost has been founded. We're gonna go for a work cap and build a teleporter. That's gonna be done in one turn. I guess I should get ready on making that outpost. I'll need a second Scald. And then a few golden golems. You, sir, keep moving. You guys keep that, cave entrance sealed. And that's that. Yes? A Godier's Aid. You receive a message from Emperor Sebastian. Why? I don't need help from you, my man. I already got my boy, Equilon has sent a war party. I don't even know that city. How dare they? Rude. So rude. Yeah, the location has been destroyed, so won't be able to build anything in the area. Might have to revisit the area eventually. Okay, double Scald ready to go. Let's send them over here. And then Golden Golem. Avatar of Chaos is ready, so I think that's that. We won. Do I just send out a few scouts now? Do I start attacking the enemy with scouts? I guess. I don't really need to firm a stack anymore. Let's test this theory, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can break the game now. Well, if I broke the game. Well, I already kind of broke the game by having the dragon immortal, thank you, Western Medicine, the creator of the guide. For those who are wondering exactly how to make a immortal dragon, here you go. That's the guide. Have fun with it. Even though it was supposed to be nerfed this patch, it still works just fine. And you'll be good. Comedic Calamity. Sure. Give me that. And now we should start sending out enemies to... No, not enemies. We're sending out dudes to assess the threat. Threat or threats. Right, let's test out our little plan here. Hey, buddy. Start the siege? Start the siege. Add projects, Wizard Bombardment, Incite Rebellion, Construct Devastators, and Revels of Blood. There. Just Shamnio. Just Shamnio will attack this outpost that has 2 stacks in it, almost completely 2 stacks. Okay, I don't think I need the dragon over there anymore. Let's send him back towards those city ruins. Kinda forgot about the fact that I was researching that. Definitely will want Reign of Destruction soon. Nothing else jumping at me. You can go away. We're gonna send the Iron Golem over in the underground there. And I guess you guys can now clear the Palladial Prison on your own. Everybody can now clear stuff on their own. Construct outpost here. This hasn't been explored yet? Okay. Should be an easy explore. No time to waste attack. Manual resolve. I'm not going to be using the Summon Giant Dragogo. All defending units have Violent Gorging ability. That's cute. Consumes target corpse and heals 30 HP. Sure. That's fine by me. Actually... do that. Is that a once per turn? No, it actually has a cooldown. Okay. Was wondering if it can only be utilized once per turn. Or once per battle. I'm a little bit worried about those charge damage bastards, but I think we'll be okay. Counter stance everybody up. Yep, and turn. And let them crash. Wait a minute, they just go in defense mode? That's not allowed. Oh, well, it's allowed actually. Activate counter stance again. Burn the snake. Good God, 35 damage per hit, Jesus. Oh my goodness gracious. Just blew that dude up. Where did we get those 5 stacks of strengthened from? Is it... oh no, is it from the counter stance? It's the counter stance, isn't it? Yeah, Chaos Fortifier. Chaos buffs and healing spells grant 3 strength and... oh, God. Okay, well, that changes, that explains the damage on everybody. Good. Golly, Miss Molly. Owie. Let me smash. Activate that. Go for a smash on that guy. Beautiful. Then Warbound is going to hit here. I'm assuming those chargers are going to be able to get through, but we have first strike, so they'll just get destroyed before they hit, right? Or he's gonna eat the corpse. That's also an option. Wait, did he just go in defense mode without attacking? That's illegal. Isn't that illegal? Also dumb. Well, either way, they're dead. So just a double counter stance is gonna be empowering all of our entire army with 50% extra damage. That's nuts. But this was a bronze thing. Keep the nightmare and raise it as my mount. Fuck no. Nurse the nightmare to strength. The hide of the nightmare would make for a fine, piercing mantle. Keep it as a mount, fuck it. Weakness. Well, I guess that outpost is gonna have a teleporter. There. Anything over at the building? The capital? Nay, it's still doing its own thing. I guess I can grab, or I can make a... Do I need an extra ring? What difficulty did I choose for this campaign? I'm currently on a hard. The next campaign that I'm going to do is definitely going to be on brutal. But this one's on hard. For I have to conquer brutal as well. Well, with this build, I could say I could pretty much resolve brutal as well. The only thing that's kind of pulling me back is the unit upkeep, but it's fine. We'll do fine. And there it is. Okay, impossible battle time. But we do have the Summon Chaos Avatar. Let's see how we do. First, I will do a little test. So Shamnio should be able to kick a decent amount of ass. Let's see how he handles himself. If they have charger units, I'm probably screwed. No chargers there. Those lesser storm spirits seems to be chargers. Let's see. Let's see how we do. Consume flora. No. Alright, Shamnio, you gotta solo that entire army. Go do it, Shamnio. You got this. I believe in you. I'll try it this way first. Because I'm 100% sure that with the Summon Chaos Avatar, it's gonna be easy. This easy. Counter stance with Chaos buff. Yeah, probably gonna go for counter stance with Chaos buff. And we'll see how we do. To be honest, even with the charge units, he should be fine because he has a pole arm. He can't be stunned, so... Okay, let's have a look-see. How about the Navian Knaves of Knavery? You missed. And I heal whatever damage you did. Okay. No fucks given yet. So I'm only giving him counter stance just to empower his attack. Damage there, and then I respond. And I start gaining stacks of regeneration on myself. Okay. Shield is holding up. I'm gonna have to step out of the electric zone. Well, actually no. I don't have to step out of the electric zone now that I'm thinking about it. So give him another counter stance just to have 5 strengthened now. And I guess we got Chaos Blades too. Killing the Phase Beast is going to make it teleport away, so let's attack the Polearm users. There. Goes automatically in defense. He's at full health. That unit is now invulnerable, okay. Why are you healing him if he's invulnerable? That's odd. So no attacks back, right? No retaliation strikes. Simply because the dude is invincible. That's the stun effect. Big hit on the Phase Beasts. Copper Golems coming from behind. We don't care. And the Storm Elemental should die here. Yep. Oh, Phantasmal Warriors is coming in for peace as well. Good. Now, I start giving myself healing roots. Just to further sustain the boy. And I guess I attack... I'll attack the shield bearers. There we go. Defense mode Grace. End turn, he's going to receive regeneration. There it is. Quite the sustained tank we got there. Love to give him kind of like a mobility ability. A phase. Yeah, specifically a phase ability, so I can get out of that encirclement and start attacking the others. But, being surrounded like this, that means I can attack in all directions. There goes the Phase Beasts. I think this is going to be the end of the Polearms as well. Yep, keep throwing yourselves in me. In culture that promotes strength, you reach such a location where you can just solo armies. Oh yeah, 2 more attacks are coming. Each attack is giving me regeneration and 5 HP. Oh, right, I didn't even need to necessarily go for the healing roots. They're still coming handy, though. Starblades goes off. You still have 1 turn of Strengthen. Okay, get some Strengthen back. There we go. Now, who do I slap? I guess I start attacking the hero, right? This is going to be one of the issues with this guy. He's not going to be very good at chasing enemies down. Okay. Warding Link, great. it is. He's now going to move away and attack me. And revived a zombie unit? Okay. Nah, I'm not in the mood for charge attacks, thanks. This is why we gave the unit a polearm. Doing decent damage, but just not that much on the offensive. There goes those zombies. My turn. So a scenario like this, can I just go for a Devout Radiance? Yeah, I destroy that tower, I get a little bit of Starblade action going, I kill that unit of... I'm not even sure what those guys are. I think those guys are Evokers? Might have been Evokers. And now those guys are just gonna attack me from a distance. I think if I kill their hero, they break. Yeah, it seems it's working. I don't have to call in Big Daddy Dragon. The build's fine. Just burn them a little bit more, why not? Oh, right, and I can also taunt this guy. Make sure that he doesn't... Well, he's still gonna try to get away, though. But if I kill the hero, they're all gonna run for it. There it is. Bye-bye. What's it, vulnerable? Okay. Yeah, claim victory immediately. What the fuck is that? Ah. Little pillar got in the way. There. Shamnio, the one ogre army. Granted, I'll need ample amounts of mana to sustain his invulnerability, and, well, that wasn't really 3 stacks. Artika's bitching about somebody else, I don't care. Let me see, what could I give him to increase his strength a little bit further? Let me select you, dude. There we go. So the striking spike is a must. Yeah, you can solo. Helm of Fortune, sure. Invigorating plates. Sleep ring is... Ice sleep ring, the status effect immunity is definitely a must. Could summon extra reinforcements if I so desire, but it's not really 100% needed. Okay, so... let's look through the equipment a bit. If I were to make a helmet, what can I give? Starblades, Attunement Fortune for crits, accuracy, extra HP, extra defense. I guess it would be Fortune plus... Or instead of Fortune, go Starblades plus some HP. Yeah, probably that doesn't scale as well as just defense and resistance, but it'll do. Chest piece, same things, bolster defense, bolster resistance, extra magic damage. Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit. Ooh. That's interesting. Extra regeneration for my regeneration? Yeah, that's probably gonna be the one. And then extra resistance, probably. Just so I decrease the elemental damage I take. Okay, what about bootsies? Fast movement. Good work. Slippery. I can move out of any situation, but I can be pinned. Slip away in case of emergencies. Okay, slip away. Fast movement and slippery juggernaut. That's that. No ring. He already has a powerful ring. What about trinket? Casting points could be useful. Undying, not so much. I mean, I guess it could give me a little bit of a save. I guess it would be casting points. True Sight, Demolisher. And some other stuff. But for right now, let's keep pushing with this. Part development available. Remains of somebody. Outpost has been founded to go for a work camp. Outpost has been founded here as well. Go for teleporter. And I guess I know where I should send Vapora. I'm kind of expecting Vapora to reach kind of like a similar situation. The only problem with Vapora is I can't give her charge immunity. So if she gets charged by cavalry, berserkers, heroes, anything with a charge attack or a charge strike, she will be knocked out of defense mode. And then I would have to replace the wind barrier ring with a ice sleep ring. Or a status immunity ring, if you may. I wonder if these guys can solo as well. They'd probably break morale too quick. Well, not when they're in a group, they won't. You're fine. Oh, right, I was sending you to the Palladial Prison. Sure, let's explore it. Upon entering the Palladial Prison, Vivian the Battlemender shields her eyes from the blinding sunlight bouncing off white sands and golden idols. Vivian is inside an arena amidst a dozen gold statues. Most of them are rooted in gold puddles that spot the white sandy plains. Soldiers, servants, beasts, furniture, and food, all wrought from gold. Wait, did that statue just move? Then Vivian hears snickering. My. A raspy voice resounds throughout the arena. Have they lifted my exile at last? A luxuriously garbed wizard king reveals himself. I am Midas, god of wealth. Take my hand and stay a while. Battle touched by Midas. Well, Midas touch. Units suffer gilded at the start of combat. Each 2 turns the defending unit stops being gilded. Midas's melee attacks have a 60% chance to inflict gilded. I think I have a solution for that. You may take my cold steel. Those puddles of gold seem treacherous. Cast preemptive counter spells. We lose some mana, but everybody's hastened. I'll do that. This is Midas. You look a little bit lame there, brother. A tier 5 golden dragon. Damn. A golden golem. Okay, this is a decent challenge. Let's go. And by decent challenge, I mean I'm just gonna summon the big boy dragon. Okay, boys, you're gonna be adopting a defensive formation. Sure, there we go. You step behind here. Turn. Oh, actually, that's... There we go. Activate support resistance for everybody. I see. It's not us who suffer from Yolded, it's the enemy. And each 2 turns, he's gonna, one of those units is gonna come to life and start attacking us. So we just have to kill Midas and the fight's over. Okay, understandable. Should be fine. For we have... Summon Big Daddy D. Alright, so... Second Wind, Mending Touch, Reckless Rage, and I'll buy it out of that guy. Delicious. And I'll start attacking the Golden Golem. There. To be honest though, if this dude attacks me, he's probably dead, but we'll see. High culture, dude. Cute. Oh no, my bolstered resistance has been removed. Everything was removed. Interesting. Alright, dude, get slapped. We actually removed his awakened. We slapped him to sleep. Second Wind, and... I'll slap that tin can one more time. And turn. Just let them break upon me booty cheeks. So what comes to life? It seems the transmuter came to life. And hit his own friend. Transmuter's gone. Midas is gone. Oh, can I not? Do I not get a chance to kill the rest? Oh no, I do get a chance, it seems. Okay. So it's not like the zombie fight. We do have to clear the enemies out. But yeah, we got the big boy now. It's... All fights will now be trivial. It's just gonna be a cleanup. Just gonna be a cleanup for everyone. I'll position here. I'll smack you out of existence. Activate Second Wind, and destroy these guys too. There. Your warriors proved more than Midas and his golden host bargained for. The impoverished Wizard King lies at your feet. Not quite the golden destiny I'd coined for myself. The fallen Goateer smirks through the pain. How precious. First my rivals enviously seal me away. Midas coughs up gold blood. And when my prison opens next, vault robbers arrive to raid my treasures. Self-proclaimed god of wealth spits scornfully. Take my riches. May you choke on them. As Midas spends his final breaths, your troops collect his hoard. How else will you profit from Midas's demise? Procure the Radiant Hook of Boons. Base attack deals 1 positive status effect. I sleep. Extract the enchantment from Midas's bewitched body, so I receive a lot of mana. Reanimate an intact golden dragon that remained dormant. Nice. Or seal a fraction of Midas's enchantment to create a transmuter. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take the mana out of him. There you go. Go for a work camp. Hero leveled up. I guess just give everybody some extra HP. Work camp ready up there. Oh, but I already constructed a teleporter. Go for a palisade wall. And your turn there. And then with this dragon, where do I send you? Well, probably going to be sending you east. You get to check what's up here. This is a dead end. Might be an entrance somewhere in here that I would like to check. You finished that. Let's clear out the Father Oak as well. Why not? To be honest, she's kind of slowed down. I could just send her with on the flying unit and keep on summoning. It should be faster, but it's kind of cute to just keep the army along. Okay, so now what happens if I do this? A cursed shrine is accursed. So it's currently producing just 5 gold because of the specialist district. Minus 5 city stability. I'm not exactly sure how to ruin my own city. So what do we got? We got access to accursed ogres. Accursed blades. Nice. Well, I probably would have called them accursed spears, now that I'm thinking about it. And the accursed trickster. Deals damage to target units. Adds insanity as well. Okay. Not gonna be needed, but I wanted to see how that building works. Get a stone wall going. Anything that I want from here? Five turns. 3 turns, I'm gonna get Dark Vigor. Okay, keep gathering Imperium. And now we just gotta hunt down the rest of the 3 factions. Breach has been made, we go ahead and attack. You know what? Capture the outpost. I'll set up a teleporter here. Wait, where's the dude? What do you mean he's not here? I was under the impression that he would be here. I have been tricked. I have been bamboozled. I have been taken for a ride. Sure, give me Demonic Onslaught, why not? With you guys, go east. We're gonna check out of that underground. Nothing around here, really? Bit of a waste then. Okay. Captured that desecrated... Okay, I'm gonna build an outpost here, and I'm gonna take the desecrated temple. I should be able to auto-resolve this. Yep. And then I'll clear the Father Oak tomorrow, because that's gonna be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you guys like what I do, please hit that follow button. If you want to further support me, also subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, I have multiple guides and playthroughs that you guys can check out. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, for it does help with the YouTube algorithm. Wish you boys and girls a wonderful day and a happy new year if I don't see you tomorrow. And that's that. Thanks, Nahudoy. You have a good one, man. Do I play any games off stream? Yes. I'm currently playing Albion Online. Trying to get some friends to play with me. And I'm also dabbling a little bit into Stone Shard, as I mentioned a little bit before. And that's that for now. Before that, I was playing some Planetfall, some Risk of Rain. I was also playing some Dark Deity, it's called. It's a Fire Emblem-like on Epic Games. But I just kind of got bored a little bit with RPGs. No, that's not really a good way of stating it, because this is literally an RPG, and this is an MMORPG. I got a little bit bored with tactical RPGs. There we go. Where I have to just manage an entire party of dudes and go turn-based smash enemies. So I was a little bit bored of that. That's why I kind of stepped away from it and just controlling one character. Besides that, I'm probably going to be playing... The sci-fi itch is starting to come back, so I might go back and play some X4 Foundations in my free time. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, Jamnio. Bye, Vapor. Bye, Nahudoy.